I wanted to say a few words about the asteroids, which are little lumps of rock whizzing around in space, as you know. Although Ceres, the largest asteroid, is as big as Pluto. Okay? Now these were discovered at the beginning of the 19th century. They've been known about a really long time, but astrologers just haven't really used them until fairly recently. They didn't count them, they didn't look at them. So they've been known for much longer, for example, than Chiron, or than Pluto, or even than Neptune. Okay, so because Neptune was discovered when, in the 1840s or something, so these were known in the early 19th century, these asteroids, and named, indeed, and they're named for goddesses. They're named after the Roman goddesses. Now, so actually, astrologers are still really working out what they mean, and how they really work in real life, in real charts, rather than just blah, 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 theory. Now, Juno is the queen of the, she's Jupiter's wife, and in all the mythology, she's like this jealous person, but she's extremely powerful. And one thing I've noticed is that Juno is often very well placed in the charts of powerful and successful politicians, public figures. Now, because we're still working out what these things mean, you can be part of this sort of experiment yourself and ask yourself what happens when Juno transits certain parts of your chart. So currently, this year, it's interesting because Juno is going to be in Taurus a really long time. She's in Taurus right now. She will go all the way to 0 degrees of Gemini on the 29th of September, and then she'll come back into Taurus. She turns back in mid-October sometime. So she's in that Earth sign a long time. So it might be quite interesting for you to look in your own chart and see where that transit would take place, how that would work for you. For example, are you also, is your sun in an Earth sign too? Or are you one of the fixed, or is your sun one of the fixed signs? And where's your own Juno? So I'm just giving you the heads up on the Juno. I think she's about temporal power, among other things, because all planets, as you well know, have a myriad of meanings, and it's up to us to synthesize those meanings and create a narrative that works for each of us in our own lives. Anyway, see you next time. More on asteroids later.